What's up, pageant patrons? This is Isaac. I'm on vacation, so my setup is a little different today. But pageant patrons, I need you to help me to understand something. Why is it that we're almost a week past Miss Universe, and Michelle Dee was just awarded Best National Costume? Now, I have to be honest with you. I don't think she had the best national costume. That probably would have been like a Miss El Salvador or a Miss, I think it was Miss Tobago or something like that. I can't remember. But they had absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous national costumes. So that means that Michelle Dee has won all four of the awards for the show. Why is it now that it seems like they're throwing Miss Philippines a bone? Because now there's been so much negative publicity. Why is it now it just seems like that they're throwing Michelle Dee a bone? And why was the national costume, why wasn't that awarded that night so that they could celebrate with all of their peers? I don't understand it. So you guys, y'all are going to have to help me understand. Is that something that normally happens in a pageant? I thought all of those awards, Miss Congeniality and all the other awards like that, I thought all of those were awarded that night so that you could just celebrate the win, even though you didn't win Miss Universe. You could still celebrate with your peers, much like Miss Spain did when she won Miss Congeniality. It just seems like to me another case of bad management. Now all of a sudden, it's been seen that the owner has mistreated Michelle Dee, and so now to sort of make amends, you want to throw this bone to her. I think most of us already know that the Philippines made Miss Universe a lot of money. She won the fan vote, and that right, and some of us, I did it myself. We bought votes to help Michelle win. So this seems like another case of bad management. They're trying to, appease Michelle Dee somehow, or appease the public somehow, and saying, hey, she won all of these awards. But then that begs the question: is it a cooking show? And man, let me tell you, those of you that have been commenting on my videos, I did not realize that you were going to comment that much. And so I'm on vacation and I'm not able to get to all of the comments like I want to, but I have been reading them. And so one of the common themes is man, y'all are really going in and y'all are really letting me know how you guys feel. Y'all are unhappy, and I don't blame you. I will get to your comments in a second video. Got to get through my vacation, my Thanksgiving vacation. But I thank you guys so much for that support. But my comments are blowing up, and talking about the cooking show, because how in the world could she win all four awards now, or four of the several awards that were available? I think I only know of five now. The only one she didn't win was Miss Congeniality. So how do you win four awards? And a couple of those were fan-based, means that the fans had to vote, but yet you still were not able to get a top 10, or better yet, a top 5. And what I don't understand is, how in the world do you do that? How in the world do you win four of the awards and still not make it to the top 5? There's been just a couple of comments that said, hey, it's not the end of the world. Move on, move on. That's okay, but when my comment section is blowing up and everybody's talking about it, that's engagement. We're not crazy about this. And so for me, yeah, I would say move on, but that's just one problem. The organization, those comments need to be directed to the organization. They're the ones that need to move on. And when I say move on to better management, move on to figuring out a way how you're going to repair this damage, move on from staying out of the spotlight. And that's more for the owner. Stay out of the spotlight. Put the spotlight on the girls. So don't tell me to move on. Those comments need to be addressed to the organization. It's the organization that is bankrupt. It's the organization that has lost seasoned leadership. So don't tell me to move on. If Filipinos want to say, hey, we just want to be treated fairly, and granted, we know it's not the end of the world. And I get it. I get it. But sometimes when you feel disrespected or there's this much passion in pageantry, you want to make sure that everybody's on equal footing. Even that little slip up with the top five, and I think Shayna's Palacios, she even apologized about the mix-up when Thailand was in the top, when Michelle Dee was in the top five, and then about 10 minutes later, Miss Thailand was in the top five. And so Shane, and she's, and she is just trying to revel in, the new Miss Universe. She's just trying to revel in the fact that for the first time her country won, and she's really trying to reach out and make amends. Why can't the owner do that? I do not, and I just want to make sure that you understand, I do not fault the current Miss Universe. She's the one actually, sending out an olive branch or handing out an olive branch saying, hey, we're so sorry that it happened. So why isn't the owner doing that? So my hat's off to the Miss Universe for at least trying to make things correct and at least acknowledging that. Some of you still believe that there is something going on behind the scenes. I totally understand. I get it. I know at some point, that y'all are still upset. I know at some point, naturally, we will have to move on. But I think I'm gonna want to see something from the owner, the Miss Universe, that says, hey, this is what we're gonna do going forward. Kind of making maybe bringing some light to the process. I know some people want to see some scorecards and all of that, so I'm trying to find out some information about that. And so I think somebody wanted my reaction about that. So as soon as I can get that information, I'll have it out to you. But I'm glad that you guys are letting me know about it. I'm and then my question is this what's going on? Is this normal in a pageant? Because it seems weird to get an award after a pageant. You want everybody to celebrate with you, so you do it during the pageant. You got everybody there, everybody's screaming. You can enjoy your walk on stage. They can give you your sash. I mean, all of that. To me, that's what pageantry is all about. And so, thank you guys, and keep engaging with me. Let me know the topics that you guys want my reaction on, and I will certainly do my best to research and give you my best answer. Again, thank you so much. Peace out.